Chord lists play that there's a rare from Theros that only allows you to play one spell per turn.
Yes, Eidolon of Rhetoric. I
Eidolon of
actually
Rhetoric,
have
yeah.
that one of those in my sideboard. I'm not sure if every Kiki Chord deck plays it because they have like a handful of flex slots that they just play a bunch of different sets, different one-ofs for different matchups.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
that is a... If he has one, that's a pretty good
yeah,
sideboard card in this matchup.
especially game one because I think mainboard and Storm they don't run any lightning bolts.
No, some do, some don't.
Some do, some don't. Yeah, I think a lot of people. There's a lot of Storm players who just follow. There's the one list from John Finkel
John Finkel, yeah.
years ago that has never been changed for like
It's
years
the
now.
Holy Grail.
Yep, John Finkel loves that Storm.
Okay, there's a blue-red fetch.
Yeah, this matchup. What do you think about this matchup?
Well, this matchup, I guess technically Storm is faster, and the Kiki Chord doesn't back a whole bunch of removal. So,
Yeah,
starting with, if the Storm player like starts with the goblin
Electromancer.
Electromancer,
Yeah, yeah.
I
There's
do
a
not
series
believe...
of. Sorry, go on.
I don't believe Kiki Chord. The only removals that he backs is probably Path to
Yep.
Exiles.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure he plays like a full play set.
Yeah. If you leave
So,
Storm, if Storm has a good hand and you don't pressure them, they can win as early as turn 3 or turn 4.
yeah,
Um,
turn 3 with Electromancer, and turn 4 with the Ascension, I think. That's...
yeah. And in the early turns of the game, Kiki Chord is not a deck that wins particularly quickly. Oh wow, Remand. This is not the Storm list that I'm familiar with, it seems. But Kiki Chord is not good at applying early pressure, especially in the first like 4 turns.
Yeah. It starts going at like turn 4 when the first Restore Angel comes out.
Yeah,
And then the opponent is under constant pressure,
yeah,
both from the combo and just from the attacks. But before then, it just plays the walls and Mana Darks. Although
yeah.
this Johnny Vengeant is gonna slow the Storm player down a turn.
Yeah,
He...
looks
I
like
also
he's trying
see...
to tap down his only red source.
No, I think he tapped down... that's a Teleria West?
Yeah. Huh.
Not sure why he's playing that. I wonder what he's trying to tutor for it.
It might be a pact of some sort.
Yeah, perhaps. But main deck, I don't know, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's keeping it tapped down, so Storm player is effectively land destroyed.
I see. It looks like in Twitch chat, it looks like the Storm player is playing a deck built around Possibility Storm.
Possibility Storm. Oh, so that's what the P stands for.
Yeah. Whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, that player exiles it, then exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a card that shares a card type with it. That card may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then he or she puts all cards on the bottom of the library.
I think the plan is to... I don't know what even the plan is. Okay, so he cascades basically into the same spell type.
Right.
Each player. There's a Desolate Lighthouse as well.
Yeah, so this is definitely not the Storm deck that I am familiar with seeing. Cryptic Command, Counterspell, and looks like he's bouncing a land. All right. Birds of Paradise. That cryptic command on the Restoration Angel definitely reduced the pressure on the board.
Okay, so the Restore Angel got cryptic commanded, right?
Mm-hmm. He chose to. The two modes that he chose were to counter the Restoration Angel and bounce one of the lands, as opposed to draw a card, which is probably the most common form of use of the cryptic command. Maybe he was counting up all of the mana that the Kiki Chord player had available and was playing around the combo.
Perplexed as we are about what his opponent is doing, or if he's familiar with his deck. Can you hear me?
Not as well as I could before. You're a little bit less loud.
Is this fine?
This is good. Yeah, that's real good.
Okay. Well, he has the mana to cast Possibility Storm.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, he doesn't. The Ajani Vengeance is keeping him one mana down.
Right. Another Serum Visions. Looks like he drew a Relic, and the top two cards looks to be another Serum Visions and a Lightning Bolt. And the Lightning Bolt is not bad. It can kill a Johnny.
Yeah, but I think he. I don't know. Ajani is about to ultimate next turn, and he doesn't have any immediate way to get some loyalty counters off of him. So I think this pretty much is game. If Ajani gets to do that. Oh, so I don't know. He does have Electrolyze in hand. So at least he can stave off that ultimate for a while. The problem is he doesn't have any way. Oh, he has triple Possibility Storm in hand.
Not great after the first one.
Yeah. No, actually, you can. I don't know, if he has any other enchantments, he can cascade into them. Cast
That's
more.
true.
His deck is spicy, definitely spicy.
Still waiting to see that spice work.
I wonder why he didn't Electrolyze immediately, the Ajani. I do believe Ajani's ultimate is -7, right? So.
Yeah, I think so. Destroy all lands. Jeez. And lands are all he has.
Okay, so presumably upkeep. Shoot the Ajani. Yeah, and draw. Okay. And did you see? Did he scry the lightning bolt to the top?
I'm not completely sure, but I think he did keep cards on top. I think he kept both the Serum Visions and Lightning Bolt on top. I think that's the
I can see
Serum Visions that he drew.
Mm-hmm.
He draws the Lightning Bolt right underneath it.
Lightning bolt.
And
the Serum Visions. Top, one bottom. He's the Storm player is under pressure from that Ajani definitely.
Yeah, and thankfully not under too much pressure from anything else.
Mm-hmm. This game, it's pretty strange. It's basically one player keeping. Oh, so he can bounce Ajani. Okay, so that deals with the problem for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume draw a card.
Yep. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's able to. I'm not sure if he even has a counterspell in his hand, but it would be something else if he was able to counterspell
Yeah.
the Ajani on his way back down. Definitely a death.
I guess he has the combo deck, so the time that he's buying is appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But what that's a slate of hand he drew. So what he's stalling for, I have yet to see.
Yep.
I guess if you let me just look up possibility storm for a second. Possible. Like if you have two possibility storms out, do they interact with each other? Because oh no, it only works from spells from his or her hand. So
I'm not sure. Yeah. There's two triggers, but I think only one of the triggers.
Yeah, I just thought that if it said whenever a player casts not if it didn't say that from hand, then one possibility storm trigger would lead to another. If yeah, I guess that card wouldn't work if it didn't say from hand.
Right.
So never mind.
Nick Randolph in the Twitch chat gave us a clarification saying that he plays Possibility Storm and then plays Endless One for 0 into Emrakul. I guess that's what the Teleria West is for then. To
trigger
look
up
for that
Endless One.
0. Yeah.
Except he played it, so.
Yeah, but now he's able to finally get his second red source online. He remands the Voice of Resurgence, forcing him to cast it one more time. Effectively just
drew a card.
Yep, cantripping one time. Depending on whether he has the Endless One in hand, this turn we might just be able to see Possibility Storm do its thing. I have to say, I have yet to see Possibility Storm. I've never seen this deck before.
I have seen it only once. On some guy was streaming it, like I think yesterday or the day before, and I did not understand what he was trying to do then. And only like now I understand with the clarification from Twitch chat. Because he played 4 possibility storms as well, and he was like bragging about it, but that didn't work as well as he thought it would. It's really strange from the Kiki Chord player as well. He's basically not doing anything.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had any sort of explosive hand. He had the Restoration Angel, which got countered, unfortunately. Yeah. Now we see an Is It Charm. Kill the Birds of Paradise. Here comes the Possibility Storm.
Here's the Possibility Storm and an Endless One. Good game. Yeah?
Wow, it happened.
And he also gets the cast trigger, I believe, because Possibility Storm says casts.
Yes.
Or plays. Yeah, casts. So good
immediate
beats.
Immediate scoop.
Good beats.
Boy, that was quite the game.
Yeah. Quite a deck. Wizards, please ban.
To the viewers at home, stock up on your Possibility Storms now.
Yeah, before it spikes. That seems like a pretty fun EDH card. I gotta get one and put in my EDH decks, all my red EDH decks.
As soon as you play it, You have to pass it around the room, and everybody takes a minute to read what the card does, and everybody has questions.
I mean, you can't say the deck doesn't work. He won.
Definitely. Against an almost ultimated Johnny Vengeant, no less.
Yeah. I wonder what's in his sideboard, or what's his sideboard plan.
Right. Yeah, I'm curious as to. I mean, I presume the deck only plays one copy of Emrakul. What if that Emrakul is in your opening hand? Is that just game over?
Well, let me see. Well, maybe he plays two.
Magic is a game of odds.
I assume if you play only one Emrakul and you have it in your opening hand, you just scoop.
Yeah, aggressively mulligan. It's nice that we're getting to see a lot of the Kiki Chord deck. I think it's definitely one of the strong deck moving forward in the metagame.
And it's really nice that it's basically just a brew from Jeff Hoogland, right? And that took
Right,
off.
yeah, he's the one that popularized the deck, and
Yeah.
he performs consistently well with it. Oh, that's right.
I like that guy. He's like a really nice brewer. What were you saying?
Oh, Jad PK from Twitch chat clarified that Lighthouse, the Lighthouse
Oh yeah, you
land
can discard
also allows you to
the
discard
Lighthouse.
the Emrakul and shuffle it back into the deck. That's true. Wow, this deck has got it all.
All ankles are covered.
Yep. Yeah, and Is It Charm also is a discard outlet.
Yeah, so you can draw the card off of Is It Charm. I guess he sideboarded in some Pyroclasms. I see one in his hand right now.
Right.
But he decided to ship it
back.
Well, I mean, to be honest, he took his sweet time assembling the combo, and the Kiki Chord player basically had one attacking creature all game. Everything else was 0 power. So
yeah. And the electrolyzers are. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was just mentioning the possibility store. Keep going.
Oh, I was saying electrolyzes seems also really good in the matchup, just because of all the birds of paradise.
All the birds. Yeah, he killed like two birds with electrolyze. And helps dig further to find all those possibility storms.
Hi Raycor? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. It says hi Margulan and Zimu. So hello.
Yeah, the way you pronounce it is probably the best way. The best way any English speaker can possibly pronounce it.
How do you pronounce your name?
Okay, so it's Margulan.
Margulan?
The
Margulan? Okay.
Margulan.
Let's see. I know how to speak French, but that's not quite helping me roll that R.
Although I'm not French.
Right. But
yeah.
It helps a little. Maybe it would help a little bit. Just pronouncing foreign languages.
Yeah, actually,
so where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Okay, cool.
Where are you from?
I'm currently in the United States, but I was originally born in China.
Okay.
Yeah, to the viewers out there, the players who are on stream all speak German, but we are providing the English cast.
So, pretty boring start, I would say. Storm player just turn visions, into Swarm
Right.
Regions, I think, and Kiki Chord player started with the birds into uh, a Voice of Resurgence. Well, at least it's an attacking creature. Oh, and I think he has a Pion Cure Nalar in his hand as well.
That is really good. One of the
Yeah,
Kiki Chord deck, especially with Restoration Angel. Jeez.
yeah, he can just straight play it turn 3 and start attacking because apparently
Yeah.
possible. I don't think the Peace Storm player has many answers to that many creatures on board.
Yeah.
Like Electrolyze is pretty decent, but you can only play so many Electrolyzes.
Yeah. And because this Possibility Storm plays a lot of interactive cards, like counter spells and burn spells, resolving the turn 2 Voice of Resurgence was actually quite a big deal.
Now it's
Depending on what's in the Storm player's hand, of course.
and he can't even counter this PN Kieran Nalar because he's only on one land. He's a little bit stuck,
Right.
I think, or maybe. Oh, so he won. No, it's because the key court player is on the play, so
Yep.
he has one more land. Okay, that's he's on 15, so this is still a 3-turn clock, but a clock nonetheless. And I think I see another Voice of Resurgence and 2 more Restoration Angels in the key court
Yep.
player's hands. So that's a lot of damage coming.
Yeah. That's part of what makes the Chord deck so strong is that it has a lot of different angles of attack.
Yeah, just bash in.
Yeah, if you're
Bash in with
behind
all your stuff.
all of the value and the creatures, definitely.
So I assume he's searching for the endless one. Here's the combo. Yeah, there it is.
That is so sweet.
I wonder if he ever had to play Endless One for more than just 0. Like you just play it as a straight 4/4 blocker. Yeah. I think that's what he's going to do actually, because otherwise he's just getting.
Right.
No, he's not dead next turn, but he's close to it.
Yeah. So here the.
No, he has Paraclasm. Okay.
Ooh. So here the Chord player opted not to play the second Voice of Resurgence. I think he might have been holding up mana to activate the Pia and Kira Nalar to throw damage at the opposing player. But I'm not sure if that was the right move.
I do not think his. Why is his mana untapped?
Who?
The Kiki Court player's mana.
Oh.
Because he play Pioneer and Nalar. No, he played.
No,
the
that was a
previous
turn before. Just
Yeah.
now he attacked
he-
with the Pure.
Yeah,
Pure.
so he floated 1 mana from both Birds of Paradise and played
Yep.
Restoration Angel.
Which immediately gets remanded.
Remand.
Wow, that board state, that Pyroclasm turned that board state around big
Yeah.
time. Which means now, if the Storm player gets a 5th land and plays Possibility Storm,
Yeah, he wins on the spot.
whew,
There's another Pyroclasm. He does have the combo in hand, just needs a land.
yep. It definitely looks like he has the ability to get there. The Chord player doesn't have the mana to play the Restoration Angel again. Yeah. I'm not sure about the sequencing that the Chord player took. I think in this case, having seen the Pyroclasm, maybe it would have been better to play the Restoration Angel instead of the Voice of Resurgence.
Perhaps, yeah, and
Yeah, because if the Voice of Resurgence dies, then you basically have two 2/2s, but you would have more power on the board if you save enough mana up for Restoration Angel.
Then again, you don't expect like 2 Pyroclasms, especially like assuming I assume it's from sideboard, so he at most has. Well, he may have all 4 in the sideboard, but still. After seeing 1 Pyroclasm, it's kind of feel bad to immediately see another one next turn. So
yeah.
The Storm player seems to be stuck on land a little bit.
Yep, he's trying to hold off.
And there's a Ghost Quarter at the top. Don't forget to reveal that library of yours.
Mm.
He's contemplating destroying. Oh, so he's going for. Yeah,
I think he's testing to see if the Storm player has
a basic mountain.
basic mountains in his deck.
Yeah, but he probably has. I guess he has plenty of land of his own to
Yeah,
allow
I
him
can't
to have this
imagine
luxury.
I can't imagine a two-color blue-red deck not having basic mountains. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's worth
but
a try if you're.
yeah, even. Well, okay, so he found a mountain, but he still can't cast Cryptic Command if he has any in his hand. So that cuts
Right,
him off
that's
Cryptic
true.
Command.
Yeah. Ghost Quarter, so good.
And then Electrolyze. Oh, no,
it's a charm
that's a
to
charm, yeah.
draw and discard at the end of the opponent's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Discarding Electrolyze and.
Not quite sure what was that.
I think
So
he
he found.
discarded the Emrakul.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shuffles his deck back together.
So here, this deck has it covered. So Emrakul, discard Emrakul. This is sweet. This is really nice to see. This Rogue Brew win. Although I assume it loses badly to burn decks.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a land. Come on,
All the different
possibilities.
storm decks don't really do much for the first few turns. Although this deck has some options. And there you go.
Yeah, so there's the combo.
Top deck the land into the endless one into Emrakul.
Easy beats.
Easy game. Dethroned the Kiki Chord player.
No, to be fair, he didn't have the best of draws also, especially game one. So
yeah, it's hard to say. Eidolon of Rhetoric would have.
Yeah, well, he can't go off with Eidolon of Rhetoric.
Yeah.
On the table. Let's see what he sideboarded, and he put in some. I see a Lightning Helix, 2 Lightning Helixes. What's that third card? What's that card? I don't recognize the art.
Which one?
The golden red with a white orb.
That's Slaughter Games.
Oh, that's the name a card and get whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
and like remove it from your
remove
opponent's
all instances.
Yeah, it's a little bit clunky, but it's definitely powerful.
Yeah, and it costs. I believe it costs 4 mana, right? Slaughter Games. It's like 2 colorless, 2 generic, a red and a black.
It's a little slow, but with the Birds of Paradise opening, it's not the worst.